All right, we are in Monday's qualifying round of the second anniversary tournament in the rookie division. Let's see if the scores that that we're looking for minus 12 to minus 14, minus 13 around. Looking for that's kind of the ideal spot. There's several of these holes that are definitely eagleable, but it may be difficult to eagle them every time around. So it looks like usually at the beginning of the week, people are starting to dial it in, and as the week comes on and we get into the weekend round, people have played these holes enough that we start to see those scores drop. And I think we're pretty much on track. I think that's where it's going to end up being with what we have right now. So let's go check out hole number 1 and see what we got. This is one of those holes that we've got to get a hole in, or we've got to get an eagle on. And I'm going to be trying it from over here with a 3 power ball. We're going to see if we can get it done with a 3 power ball. I know that you don't have to use a 4 power ball over here, and I've done this shot with a 3 power ball, so I'm pretty confident we can get it done with a 3. Now, if you've got lower developed clubs, it may require a 4 power ball, but we're going to go for this shot over here and see what we can do with it. So what we're going to take on this is with an extra mile. We're going to take a Titan extra mile, Hornet, and a Titan. I'm still trying to wake up. I'm drinking my coffee. Extra mile, Titan, Hornet, max top spin, no side spin, no or curl. I'm going to try it going straight. All right, let's see what we can do. Let me take a sip of coffee here. Maybe some caffeine will do me good. Max top spin, no side spin or curl. And we're trying to get into that spot up there. So we got a 4-5 win, which is like a little over 2 rings. So let's see what happens with that. Got nice, lots of roll. The ball carried a lot farther than I thought it would. It carried about maybe a ring or 2 farther. You know, it looked like it was going to be out here maybe a ring or so, but it actually was like in the middle of that. And that was a straight shot with a little bit of left-hand side spin just to try and get the ball to go in a straight direction. We ended up out here. So we are going to have to put some right-hand side spin on it for the first hit. But I don't think we'll have to put any curl on it. That's a shot we're going to have to just continue to practice and make mistakes on until we can get the ball to end up out there on the fairway at the end of the green. My goal really is not to get to the green because I don't think I can get pin high. And I don't want to have to take some weird putt. And we are far enough out. Wind is definitely going to play a factor. So usually for me, like half a cup. So there's 4 wind, and there's another 4 wind. So this is all going to boil down to hitting it perfect. If I hit it perfect, it'll go in. If I don't hit it perfect, it won't go in. And that was definitely not perfect. And it still went in. This hole's got there's some weird movement on this hole. I think just about every time I've eagled this hole, I've hit it great and not a perfect. It's like it's got a weird bounce stuff on it. If we were actually trying to qualify today, that would have been fantastic, because this is definitely a hole that we want to eagle. but we want to make it a lot more consistent than that. That was not a, our drive attempt there was off. And we will continue to work on that throughout the week until we get that shot perfected. But we do know now that with a 3-power ball, let's go back to Golf Clash Notebook and look at that hole. We know with a 3-power ball that we're up in this area right here. It looked like we were down below this at the red line, and we had about 2 rings. The wind was blowing 4 miles an hour, which is 2 rings, which would have put us just barely over, but we landed kind of in the middle, so it does carry a little bit farther here. But the ball took this trajectory and ended up out here in the rough, partially because I put that left-hand side spin on there. So if we took the left-hand side spin off, we would have had a better shot of ending up in the fairway. And we may have to put just a little teeny bit of curl on it, just to kind of move it around these trees to get it out into this area. But I'd really just like to end up out here in the fairway, or right on the fringe. I don't necessarily want to end up on the green low, and I don't think from over here that we can move the ball all the way around to get it over there unless we use a much more powerful ball. That way we could land out here with a lot of curl, but then these trees start coming into play. So this is a shot we're going to continue to work on as the week goes on, and we want to dial it in so that we can increase our odds of getting that eagle every single time we come to this hole. All right, that was hole number 1 of the 2nd anniversary tournament in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.